Hi everyone. So I just wanted to address a couple of issues before I get into explaining the activity for week 2. Number 1 is please don't email me through D2L. Please send emails to my PDX email address, and you're going to have to use your regular email service for that because D2L is an internal email service, so you can only send emails to other D2L email addresses through D2L. So just don't even bother with it, please. Just send everything to my PSU email address. One of the big reasons for that is because I'm going to be out of town for 2 weeks during the course of this term. So I'll be getting emails pushed to my phone. It just makes it a lot easier for everyone if you're just using Gmail. Frankly, D2L email is kind of terrible, so please use Gmail. Thanks. Secondly, some of you have been expressing concern about being able to respond to your groupmates' posts in time. That's a legitimate concern, and a problem that I run into with online mentor sessions always. So here's the deal. Part of not losing points in mentor session is being able to interact with your peers. That's one of the main reasons we even have mentor sessions, is so that you can have that interaction. This is taking the place of a face-to-face discussion, so we need to treat it as such, which means that you're going to have to be on D2L, you're going to have to be on a discussion board more than once or even more than twice a week. This class is condensed. It's condensed into 8 weeks. If you were actually going to class, you'd be going 4 days a week. So you're going to be on D2L at least 4 days a week. So I'm not expecting you to do work over the weekend, although if you do, that's awesome. I'm really expecting you to be working on this Monday through Thursday, which is why the deadline is Thursday evening at 11. So what you're going to need to do in order to manage your time effectively and to not let your group mates down is that you're going to have to get on here on Monday. You're going to have to read the instructions for the activity for the week. You're going to have to complete the activity, and then you're going to have to be checking in on the message board every day until Thursday. You're going to have to be looking for posts to respond to. You're going to have to be seeing if anyone asked you a question when they responded to your post and responding to them. You know, we're having a discussion. This requires interactivity. I know you have time for this. It shouldn't take you that long. It's maybe 5-10 minutes. You know, I mean, we all get on Facebook and spend at least that long on it. I know I do. So, you know, it's just you gotta prioritize this class. And I know that it's hard because it's online and it's not face-to-face, but this is what you signed up for. So we're doing this, you know. It's only 8 weeks. We just got to do it. So please be responsible. Please be responsive. Understand that your classmates are going to lose points if you don't participate on time. Okay? This is really critical. All right, so now I'm done with that. Let's talk about this activity. So we're going to be doing some writing this week. We're going to be focusing on constructing a paragraph. I know this might seem pretty basic and elementary, but if it's been a while since you've written, this is really good stuff to go over. And I think everyone can always improve their writing. So I've got a couple of articles that are linked to. They're Purdue OWL articles. If you're unfamiliar with the Purdue OWL, you will become familiar with it because I love it. I think it's great. Purdue's done a great job with their online writing lab, so I use it a lot. If the links don't work, let me know. I'll try to figure out what's going on there. Sometimes, I mean, you guys know D2L just doesn't always work the way we want it to, so let me know if those links aren't working. I'm going to want you to construct a paragraph based on any of the readings, any of the material from main session for week 2. I don't care what, just, you know, whatever. I'd like you to write a paragraph, and it can be really anything. I know sometimes that can actually make the assignment harder when I'm saying, hey, just write anything. But that's really what I want you to do, you know, sort of think of it as a free write. And any topic that's related to our readings for week 2, just make sure that you follow the guidelines from the Purdue OWL articles. Okay, so once you have that posted, which you're going to do on Monday, right? This is the hard part. So you're going to critique the paragraphs of 2 of your group mates, okay? So in your critique, you absolutely need to refrain from giving your personal opinion on what your group mate has written. In the context of this exercise, it just doesn't matter. What we're critiquing here is the structure of the paragraph. Is this a well-written paragraph? Does the argument make sense? Not do you agree or disagree with it, but is it logical? Is it laid out in a logical manner? Okay? And I'm gonna need you to reference the Purdue OWL articles when you make your critique for a couple reasons. One, so I know you've read them. And 2, because it backs up what you're saying, right? You know, if I come in and say, your paragraph doesn't flow well, you know, it jumps around, it's not making sense. I was like, okay, well, then that's just your opinion. But if you can back it up by what you've read in the articles, you know, the Purdue OWL says this is good paragraph structure, and you show that here by doing this, then it becomes an academic argument, okay? And I know it can be really difficult to take your personal opinions out of things, and you know, I'm even not even wanting you to say good job or what, you know, good job or bad job or anything, you know, just it's a critique. It's very formal. We're practicing a specific way of responding to writing. So I'm asking you to do the very formal way, okay? If that doesn't make sense, please let me know. And I'm not going to be super harsh this first time around on this critique, because if you've never done one before, it's kind of difficult to get yourself to write in that way. But we're going to be doing this more often. And as we do this, I'm going to start expecting you to really get a handle on what it's like to do a critique and to refrain from giving your personal opinion. Let's see, anything else? I want your critique to be at least 6 sentences in length. It's kind of arbitrary number. I'm really just wanting you to give a good critique and not have it be too short. But I'm also not looking for anything super lengthy either. So around 6 sentences, like a short paragraph. That's what I'm looking for. Okay? So shoot me email, my PDX email, if you have any questions, and I hope you guys have a great week.